Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with yet another video, and today I'm doing yet another little unboxing for you. And this was an unplanned purchase for me from the Louis Vuitton Chapman line, and it happened on a spur of a moment. I was in the store picking up my Pochette MM from the Chapman collection, and while I was there I realized they had this item on stock, and in a spur of a moment I purchased it. I generally do not purchase or do not try to, really collect a lot of keychains or bag charms or whatnot, because it's these items are not cheap, and on the other side, I do try to spend my cash towards an items which are more practical, let's call it that way. But this one was really a love kind of thing. I saw the item and I just fell in love with it. I said I need to have it. It's so beautiful, and I'm going to debate a couple of things about it, why and how that happened. On the other side, I am a bit I am a bit sad because in a spur of a moment, I actually did not look over the item very carefully, so I just made a purchase, and then just the next day when I unpacked it to look at it, I realized that the quality is not up to, not my standards, but it shouldn't be up to Louis Vuitton standards also. So now, because of this particular thing, I'm thinking, debating about myself, with myself, let's call it that way, when with some close friends, on should I return this item. But you be the judge of that, and let me know what you think down in the comment box yourself. Anyway, without further ado, here is the box. I mean the paper box, and here is the actual box. They put a nice little sticker on here, this time with a rhino, to kind of signify that I got something from the Louis Vuitton Chapman collection. It's one of these drawstring boxes, and inside I got a little flap Louis Vuitton duster, and inside here it's tangled up to reveal this little piece. So this is the Louis Vuitton keychain, and I'll put the name down here so you guys can see what it is. And this is how it looks like. As I said, for me, this was a spur of a moment purchase. I just saw it and I liked it so much. Again, I'm a Leo myself. My sign is Leo, and this piece has the lion in here, and it has it on the white monogram, this white monogram Savane print, which I actually didn't get any item from this collection in this print. So that was one of the things which I kind of draw me to it, because I said I would like to have something on the white monogram. And the second thing was that if you turn this around, usually on the other side you would get just a blank canvas, and I was expecting that, but when I saw it, it actually reveals the other side, which is also the print, and it has the elephant on the other side. And that's, for me, if so far I was able to pick up only the Pochette MM, which has the lion but on the blueprint, and I have the pocket organizer with the rhino, so I don't have the elephant. There we go, just to put it in print, and I really like that, so that now I have the elephant. The only thing, the rhino and the lion, the only thing which I miss, I think, is the giraffe. I think so, and that one I don't have, but okay, you can't have it all. I also like this little detail here, how this button is like kind of blue, and then it has the Louis Vuitton sign here. Then you have the silver hardware clip, it says Louis Vuitton. And that's about it. You have this ring on this side also, which is, you can attach your keys here, and again, it's all silver and has the very nice Louis Vuitton sign on it. The glazing is dark blue, as you can see it here. And the way this is done, as you can see, if you look closer here, guys, you can see that this is actually two pieces of canvas glued together and then just, kind of glazed over. So it's made out of two pieces. And also, you can see that by, if you look at it closely, you can see that the white piece has the white stitching while the blue piece has the blue stitching. Now, to the quality of this particular piece, and again, you know, I usually am very thorough at checking these pieces out whenever I buy something at LV or just anywhere, you know, because these things are not cheap. Price on this is 225 euros, I think. So, you know, for an item that's just gonna hang on your keys or, you know, off your bag, and I'll come to the part how I plan to use this piece. It's, you know, it's almost, it is the price of a pocket organizer. So, you know, to each his own, but because this is a kind of a limited piece, and because it's kind of 2-in-1, you know, because you have the white side and then you have the blue side, I kind of, you know, said, okay, I'll go for it. And as I said, spur of the moment. Now, where I have challenges with this piece, and, you know, some of you might find this ridiculous, and you're gonna say, oh my God, you're too sensitive or whatnot. I get that. But, you know, I need to voice out this thing. And this is nothing, you know, against anybody or whatever. Just, you know, what I noticed on this piece. So, if you look carefully up here, and I'll try to bring this close so you guys can see that. You can see that this stitching here on the top is executed very, very poorly. And even now already, and this is very hard to show on the camera, but I'll attempt to do that, guys. So I'm talking about the stitching here. And even now already, if I turn it around, and I hope you'll be able to see it when I get my finger off. There you go. Zoom in. Yeah, there you go. So if I turn it around, you can see that this stitch is already looking out. There we go. This is what I want to show you on the top. So 1, 2. So 2 stitches are already, you know, going kind of out of this piece and are exposed. You see, I'm touching it here on the top. And this is a brand new piece. And also, you see the way it's stitched, it's just very flimsy. Just not the way it should be done, to be completely honest with you. But there is no doubt about it that this stitch on the top, and again, I'll try to show it here, is, there you go, you can see there. There are 2 stitches already hanging out of this piece, and it's just a question when they're gonna hit something. I see I can move it here. I'm gonna hit something and they're gonna rip off. And just, they, you know, you can see them that they're not stitched properly in. So somebody who was, you know, giving out this piece did not check this piece really good. And, you know, I don't really like that. Second thing which I noticed is, and this is gonna be even harder to show. Again, everything is on the white side, nothing on the other side. The other side is perfect, but here, I'll try to show you this. So where this challenge with the stitching here, you can see that there is a part of the white glazing missing here already. It's kind of blue here, kind of ripped off or something like that. There we go. Bring this close. And it's the same here on the top. You see this white, these dots already, like blue dots, which came, so kind of the white canvas kind of dropped off of that already. There we go. You can see that better. So here's 1 and here are 2. So that's already, you know, I know these are small things, and, you know, somebody might say, oh my God, this is nothing. And a lot of my friends said, this is nothing, you know, blah, 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 don't return the piece for that. But, you know, it kind of bothers me. And the last thing that I noticed, this is also you know, it's, again, it's a little thing, but it's the little things, guys, with these pieces. It's the ring, how the ring is put together. So if you look at this ring and here how it's put together, it's not straight. I don't know if I can show you that, but believe me when I tell you, here you might see it. Just observe this piece here, when it's put together. You see how it's kind of deviated on this side? Yeah, there you can see that. You see, this is not put together straight, but it's a bit like that. And, you know, again, for a piece that costs that much money, I'm not impressed by that, you know. So somebody who put this together did not really look at this item that well. What that does though now is, when you kind of pass this piece through here, you can feel like it's like hitting it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, taking that away. So when I kind of drive that through this hole, it's kind of hitting it. And again, it gives me kind of feeling that this piece, which is painted here, the Louis Vuitton sign, which is beautiful, this is gonna get scratched by this sooner or later, just a question of time. So you know, all in all, it's, you know, this piece is not executed to the level of detail that a piece like that should be from LV. The biggest thing, as I said, the biggest flaw is the stitching here. This is just not okay at all. Yeah, you can see it here. It's just done badly. And I don't want to even touch it too much to, you know, kind of not provoke it to go even more out as it is already now from the piece. Now, my dilemma is the following. I planned to use this as actually as a back charm, because, you know, if I attach my keys, car keys, to this, I'm gonna destroy this piece very quickly, to be honest, because, you know, you all know how you what's happening with the car keys. You know, you throw them in the bag, you throw them in the car, you throw them everywhere, and this piece is just too precious to me to use for that kind of you know, usage. I was planning to kind of hook it onto the bag, and mainly I planned it to hook it on the pochette that I bought, but you know, guys, funny thing is that it doesn't fit on this, because my idea was to attach it through this hole. Let me just bring this in, it zooms in, so there, through this hole, and the idea was for this to kind of hang like this, or like this, you know, and I think it would be a great combination, because it's gonna line the same line, but one's on the white and one's on the blue monogram. But the problem is, because the way that this is done and the way that this is done, it's impossible to put this on, because even though if you can come through this, I would need to really push through this somehow, and you know, kind of, I would just probably, if I would attach it, I would not be able to take it off. Or, you know, I could attach it, and then when I would take it off, I don't know, it would be a pain to put off. I could though attach it here through the zipper, and I guess that's kind of okay, but you know, it's not the same as it would be if I would attach it, you know, through this, because then I think it would come to its own element. So I'm a bit disappointed also because of that. But you know, that alone is not the reason why I would want to return this piece. But just the quality control on it, it's not, you know, it really pains me a lot. If I return it, most probably I will not be able to get another piece. These pieces are quite hard to get, at least here in Vienna, or in Vienna, where I am shopping, in Louis Vuitton Vienna. So, and I do really like it, as I said, and this is, you know, my first Louis Vuitton charm. I have some other charms from some other companies, but it's like the first one from Louis Vuitton. I always kind of bought something else. I was thinking about buying one of them before for one of my bags, and this one's gonna look great on any of the bags I have. You know, I plan to wear this on the pochette, on the Port Documents Jour, on the Port Documents Voyage, on one of my totes, just everywhere. But you know, I'm not sure about this quality, especially about this stitching. So do let me know, what should I do with it? Should I return it? Should I keep it? Should I, you know, give it to Louis Vuitton to fix it? Should I wear it and then fix it in the warranty time? Let me know what you would do, guys. I'm really interested about, you know, your opinion. For now, I will leave you with this little image of this little piece, which is beautiful. I'm in love with it. Do let me know what you think. Thanks again for watching the videos. Thanks again for all your support and all your love. I really appreciate it. Please hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.